Hey, what's up guys? So in this video I'm going to show you how you can create this stack text effect inside Photoshop. Now all of the lines of the text will automatically change by changing one line of the text, and by changing one color you can also change all of the colors together. So if you're interested in that, let's get started. So I'll start by typing the text using the type tool in our document, and let's say I want to type the word text. Let's just resize it to fit it our page. So now let's just convert it into a smart object, and then let's just create copies of this, pressing Ctrl J and move them up, and then press the Ctrl J again and move it up a little bit like that. Now use these two copies that we just created and then press Ctrl J to create two copies, and then let's just move it down. Now that we have 4 copies and we want to convert these 4 copies into a form of, you can say, only the outlines and or strokes without any kind of fill color. So I'll just group them together, and in the fill color I'll just choose make it 0, and the opacity should be 100%, and the blend mode should be passed through. Now in order to just make it into a stroke or the outline, we'll double click on this group to open up this layer style menu, and in this option what we will choose is that stroke option. So in the stroke option we are going to choose the size of our requirement. The opacity should be 100%, and the color should be whatever you want to choose. It doesn't matter at this point. So let's just choose the color from the text itself. I think that looks fine. I think the center position would look good because it will keep, I would say, all the shapes, all the text in the form of that the strokes does not look kind of like going outside our text. So that's very important. Let's just decrease the size a little bit, maybe. I think that looks fine. Let's press OK. Now it's looking pretty good. Now in order to change the text, we'll just simply go into the smart object and change the text to something whatever you want. Let's say I want to type the word sports, and then I'll just press Ctrl S to save it, and it appears in it. Now if we want to change it, the outline color, will simply go into the double click in the group and change the stroke color from here. And if we want to change this, our fill color of the text, we can either go into this our smart object and change the color, or we can simply press again double click in here and create a color overlay and change this color from there. That totally depends upon you. Now in this phase, what you have to do is you have to change the colors separately for the stroke objects or the outline text and for the fill color text. And if you want to change the color, let's say if you want to change color, all of these colors together with just simple one option, what you have to do is that group all this text separate layer and the outline text and group them together into a single object. And then if you create a color overlay, you will be able to change the color of your text, all of these text in one place. Okay, that is the changing of the color. Let's say if you have typed the word that is that is longer than the initial word. So what would you do is that normally do is that, let's say I want to put the word text here. Now you can see that our text is going beyond the boundaries of our document. So normally what you do is just scale it down, but there is a problem with this. You can see that there is enough you can say that empty area at the top and at the bottom of the text. And if I save it now, you will see that there is a gap between these texts, and it doesn't look good in my opinion. So what I would suggest is that instead of scaling it down, you should use this crop tool, and let's just clear the ratio. So use the crop tool and make this width of this document a little bit, of this canvas a little bit, according to the size of your text. And now if you save it, what it will do is that it will just keep the text spaces between all of these accurately, and you can then scale this group down and it will just look normal. Now you might see that the outline stroke is a little bit thicker. You can simply go into the group of the strokes and then change the stroke width to maybe something normal. That totally depends upon you. So guys, hopefully you have found this video to be useful. If so, make sure that you like the video. It will help me with the YouTube algorithm, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.